61 on the left, 62 on the right, 12 months and 15 pounds. Hey gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 plus fitness journey. Today it is time for me to do a physique / body composition check-in. And what I want to do, I'm going to compare some images I made, a video I made last December 18th, as a matter of fact, with some images I recorded today, exactly 1 year later. And some of it's good for me. Some of it I'm disappointed in. But all in all, it's progress in the sense that I did put on some muscle as a 61, nearly 62-year-old. But I also put on a little bit of flab that I'm going to work on. But let me show you what's going on here, and then we'll catch back up in a few minutes, wrap it all up. Let's go do this thing. Okay, before we get to a comparison of today versus 12 months ago, let's see where this old guy stands as of his 62nd birthday. I just hopped out of bed this morning, threw on a pair of shorts, so this is an unvarnished view of my normal walking around self. I have definitely added some muscle over the 12 months, this last 12 months. I'm guessing about 10 pounds and about, sadly, 5 pounds of body fat. But that's fixable, and it's going to be one of my goals for next year is to lean up a bit. I've definitely added some thickness in my back, my chest, my shoulders, and in particular, my quadriceps. I've done a lot of leg work, put a lot of work in my legs over the last 12 months, and my quads have definitely responded well. I'm a little closer to symmetry now between my left and right leg. My left leg still lags a hair, but I'm working on that, and it seems to be paying dividends. I also have been putting some additional emphasis on my calf work the last 2 months or so. And the last 6 months or so, I've been doing a lot of work on my hamstrings. So overall, this 12 months has been fairly good. Added some lean tissue, added some fat tissue, but the project is to lean up some next year. Okay, so let's do a quick little comparison of the 62-year-old me today to the 61-year-old me of 12 months ago. And as I mentioned, I made some significant progress, I think, in my quad development. And these images here are some visual evidence that I did indeed make progress. I got some size increases, I got a little more symmetry, feeling pretty good about my leg work over the last year. Now here I'm just doing a little comparison of muscle growth, thickness, body fat, general overall shape, and I can tell I've gotten some thickness increases in my shoulders and my back and my chest and my quads and my abs too, for that matter. So there is some muscle gains in those areas. Now my arms are a bit of a disappointment. I don't see any striking visual evidence that they are bigger than last year this time. I do know they are about a ½ inch bigger than last year. So that's not a lot of growth, but I'm going to work on that this year. Work on my triceps in particular, trying to work on the shape of my right tricep in particular. But mostly, I want to lean up, and mostly so I can see the progress I've made in my back. I've definitely put some thickness on in the middle, rhomboid areas, the traps, and I think that would be a lot more evident with a little less body fat. So that's what I'm going to work on this year. Alrighty, there it is. That is the current unvarnished status of this now 62-year-old man. And you saw the comparison from last year this time. And like I said, I think there's definitely put on some, I put on some muscle, and a lot of it in my legs chest and shoulders. Some of that weight, which was I guess about 15 pounds, is certainly flab. So one of my goals for the next year is going to be to lean up a bit. And naturally enough, I just want to mention that this is a complete 12 months of being on testosterone replacement therapy, TRT, and I mentioned it in a couple of videos, but right now I'm taking 100 milligrams of testosterone cypionate every 6 days. That's not an outrageous dosage, but seems to be working for me. I'm gonna keep it right there. And I plan to do another follow-up video on where and what and how that TRT is going, blood work wise and whatnot, and how I'm feeling about it. But all in all, that was fun and revealing. And I want to say thank you so very much for stopping in with me today. I really appreciate it. And if you'd hit that like button for me, I'd appreciate that too. And if you haven't already, and you'd like to see more of this kind of content, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, keep coming back, tell your friends. Like I said, I'm having a blast here with this stuff. I'm loving it. But I'm going to wrap it up now and say, until next time, go get 'em. Mark out.